Oh. Oh, here she come. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a seemingly off-the-cuff late-night stream that we've actually been planning for some time, because I have wanted to do this for quite some time. We are playing a little bit of Slay the Princess, a super scurry visual novel, as you can tell by this delightful title screen behind me right now.
It is unhinged.
And we are also here with not just me for once. I'm here with a couple of my good friends from Balancing Act Entertainment Studio, the folks who brought you the Valhalla unofficial voiceover project. Or whatever we're calling that.
No, that sounds right. That is.
Yeah, I was like, that sounds
the
right.
name that we gave it.
Would the two of you care to introduce yourselves?
Psst. Psst. All right.
Do I have to call names?
It's your stream. You do what you want to do.
Nancy, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Cool. Hey, hi folks. My name is Nancy. I am a Canadian voice actor, and I've been doing this for I think 15 years last time I counted. I work on a lot of video games and animations and commercials, but I'm also a happy little nerd who likes to hang out in my basement and play video games. I am currently playing a lot of Honkai Star Rail. And also very much looking forward to when I can actually set some time aside to start playing Baldur's Gate. I think now it's been out for long enough that everyone has already played it. Now I get to try and continue avoiding spoilers while I try to play it for the first time.
Oh, same boat. You and I can be in the same boat for that.
Absolutely wonderful. I can't wait.
Oh, and
I guess it's my turn now.
yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, so I'm Zetchi. I have been doing voice acting on and off for over 10 years. A lot of the stuff I do is audio drama based, and I've been able to be in a video game, which was pretty cool. I'm like, what do I do? I'm from the good old wonderful United States, which I'm not proud of, but we are here and we're just doing the thing. I do photography, I cosplay sometimes, and I spend too much time on Hoyoverse games, which is a problem, but I need to return to Persona Hell because that's where I live and that's where I stay, because I'm playing Persona 3 Reload, but I have played the original game, so yeah, excited to be here.
Yeah. I'm certainly very excited to play this game with the both of you. We have a bit of an interesting setup for this game as well. It's not quite your typical Slay the Princess playthrough. If you're familiar at all with the game, you know that this game does have its own voice acting with two very talented voice actors. Normally, the main characters are voiced by Jonathan Sims of the Magnus Archives fame, and also Nicole Goodnight, who, oh no, I am blanking on the name of her main podcast, but she is also fairly well known as a podcaster and voice artist, both of which have some experience in horror narratives, let's say. But I figure, why get voice actors together to play a game and not utilize their talents? So we are actually going to play the game without voice acting, at least for now. And I'm curious to see what our voice actors' interpretations of the character voices will be. And
It'll be spooky.
Yes. If you're not familiar with the game at all, then this, I'm not sure if I'm gonna say don't watch this if you haven't played the game, but I will say this is a very highly responsive game to your choices. Like, it's a visual novel. It's basically a choose your own adventure. And there's a lot of different outcomes you can get. It is probably well worth playing it yourself if you think you're ever gonna play it at all, because your first playthrough is probably going to say a lot about who you are as a gamer and what you like in stories.
Oh. I didn't realize it was going to be so telling.
But also, not everybody. Some people just like to watch games, and that's fine too. So you can be interested and follow along with what our two lovely, talented voice actors decide and what that says about them.
We're gonna be judged.
It's
gonna be horrible.
Okay,
No, it's
so
gonna
if
be great.
there are, I have a question. If we're gonna be heavily judged on how we react to the game, who's gonna be making all the decisions?
I'm probably gonna get consensus on decisions from the both of you, because I'm the odd one out here. I have played this game to completion multiple times. I have all 92 achievements.
Dear
Wait,
goodness.
92 achievements?
Yeah.
That's a lot of achievements.
I told you, there's a lot of variability in how this game can play out.
I'm
my
just
gosh.
surprised because that's a lot for like a visual novel.
Indeed.
But these two have never played it before.
We have
So
not.
I figure I can be a good shepherd of this experience. Not least of which because I will give a big content warning up front for this game. This is a horror game. It is not always horrific in its presentation, but it frequently is. If you need a list of content warnings, you can access them on the developer's website. Let me just quickly pull up that link and post it in the chat here if people need it. There are quite a lot of surprisingly graphic ways that one can die in this game.
Oh. Okay.
So it's blacktabbygames.com/content warnings STP with hyphens in between the words. But I'm being very familiar with all the routes. I am pretty confident that I can steer us away from the most graphic ones if people are worried about that.
I'm trying to decide if I really have anything against graphic deaths today, and I don't think I have anything too strong to object about.
Yeah, and we've spoken about it. We had a whole conversation
Yeah,
before,
we
so you
that
know
there's
kind of where I
one route in
stand.
particular that I will not be that I will be avoiding, and that'd be, well, I won't say for spoiler reasons, but there is one route that I know for sure that we're going to avoid because of a particularly graphic death scenario.
Okay.
Also,
I'm okay with
shout out
that.
to everybody in chat. Hello, Balance. Thank you for the
Hi,
pseudo
Balance.
YouTube raid, despite raids not existing on YouTube.
Yeah. Hi, Balance. How
Hi,
was your
Balance.
stream?
Also, hi, it's Grega for Pop Arena. Hello.
Hello, friends.
You should definitely
Welcome
watch
in.
Pop Arena if you don't and you are interested in the history of the Nickelodeon channel. Pop Arena is probably one of the most respected authorities on Nickelodeon history on YouTube.
I have definitely come across some Pop Arena stuff, so kudos to you for all the good work you do.
Yeah. But yes, with that said, I think we're probably about ready to get going then.
So, for context, this is my first time actually interacting live with Sechi. This is going to be the most hilarious introduction for the two of us.
Right, because we're all on the same VA team, but we haven't had directed sessions all together yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
We might.
Yeah.
I actually don't remember if our characters have
Wait,
a day
do-
together.
We're gonna have to
think
look
they
because I'm
do.
not
I'm
sure.
not sure. They might not.
I mean, they might
Unless
not.
it's like at the end, because that's the. But I don't even think they even interact.
I don't think
then,
they
so...
do. From I finished the. We're talking about the. Wait, I don't know. I don't even know if we should say it. yet because
I don't think we can. We're
No,
working
yeah,
on a
we
won't
super
say.
secret project.
Not yet, friends. Not yet.
yeah, I won't say what game it is, but I did finish playing it in recent times, and I don't think they do.
Yeah, I don't think they do either. Oh shucks.
Well, in that case, this will be, if people watch this, the VOD of this in the future after the project is out, they can come back and get all the Nancy and Zetchi crossover goodness that they could want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we're here to deliver. That's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm. Valen says they don't, unfortunately. That sucks.
Tragic. That means now you have to make another project where we do interact. Just saying.
Yeah.
You owe
Exactly.
you owe us at this point.
And it's recorded. It's on stream. So you now you have promised us.
Yeah,
and
it's
now
on the
you must
record. That
deliver.
means you can't ever go back on that now.
We love you.
Thanks, Balance.
Do we though? No, we do. We do.
We do.
We do.
All right. With that, are we ready to start a new game?
I have my water. I have my teddy bear. We're good.
Oh, see, you were smart. See, I got the water, but I didn't get like a emotional support stuffed animal. See, not what I did.
Adorable red panda. Red panda is not going to disappoint me.
I got a blanket. I guess that's as close as I'm gonna get.
That's better than nothing.
Very true.
Okay. Let us begin slaying the princess. Chapter 1: The Hero and the Princess.
I'm so prepared for this to be a cute fable.
I don't want autoplay to be on. So, who wants to be the narrator to start off? Or
I think you should be the narrator. I'm just because I mean you know this game, but I think is the autoplay still on? Because
No,
it just switched to the next.
Oh, did it?
line.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let's quickly. I've already messed this up.
Scuff stream. Let's go. I mean, it was only one line to be fair, but it's still.
But it's the most important lines of the game. It's the premise. Okay. Well, if red was on, then white should be off then.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
But yeah, I guess I'll start us off. It is just going to be the narrator for a bit, but you'll also get the chance to. Well, you'll see in a sec.
This is your stream.
All right.
You direct us wherever you want.
Okay, so you're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Now, we have some choices.
Holy, that's choices.
I think maybe we'll have what we'll have you do is have the both of you trade off in reading the options out.
Okay. Explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about?
Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Can't someone else do this?
Forget it. I'm not doing this.
Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution!
Love it. Or we could silently continue to the cabin.
Or maybe turn around and leave.
Yes. So yes, we have quite a few options. The explore options usually don't take you forward, they just give you more information. If it doesn't have an explore, it's usually moving forward.
I see.
So does anything up here or down there catch your attention to start with?
Like the first 3 are so incredibly valid. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean the world's gonna end? Have you
Oh.
considered that maybe not locking someone up is a good idea?
Yeah. I think that makes sense. Why don't we just go through the first 3 and get some basis for where we're at.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do it.
So, I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Well, that didn't answer as nearly as many questions as I wanted.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like, if we are all gonna die, then I don't see what the problem is. Like, we're all going to end.
Wasn't the universe
Like,
going
it's
to
not
do
like
that
I'm gonna-
eventually anyway?
Yeah, and it's not like, oh, I'm the lone survivor. It's like, no, everything is gone. I was like, okay, cool. What are we worrying about here then?
Okay, but how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Okay, now hold on. That's a whole lot of red flags. I'm not okay with this.
And who is we? Who? I need to know who we are.
Oh my god, the choices are changing.
Yeah,
Do you
there's
have any
a new
evidence
one
to
at the
back
top.
this
The
up?
rest are the same, I think. Oh no, wait, there's a couple
Oh, I
more
love-
down here now.
Oh, look, I'll go to the. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it's like, look, I'll go to the cabin, and maybe if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. And then, okay, I'm
Hmm.
sold. Let's get this over with.
I need more information.
Yeah.
Who sent us? I need. Do you have any evidence to back this up, Mr. or Mrs. Narrator, whoever you
Mixed
are?
narrator. I don't know.
Mixed narrator, yeah, I love that.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far. You might as well reach the end of your journey.
I mean, that also has a lot of red flags. Well, you're already on your way. You may as well do it. Like, not loving that.
Mm-mm. I mean, killing is kind of bad, isn't it?
But also, all the other questions.
Like, literally, can't someone else do this? What if I didn't want to do this? Am I getting a bounty? Is there money to be made here? I need more information.
Man.
Yeah, we could probably do pretty much all of the ones that you've mentioned here. Oh yes, we're absolutely winning, Hayden the historian. We're trying to info gather, and we're getting all the information. Very helpful. I guess let's just probably go through all of them, since you seem very curious about all of them.
I need more context.
I need to feel good about the choices I make here.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let's see. Have we considered that the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time, before asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there's no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Killing a princess
Stillness.
is kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Ouch.
Can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules.
There are rules?
I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Forget it. I'm not doing this.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
You maybe considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people. But surely you're not one of those, right?
Wouldn't
Hey.
you like to know?
Maybe I'm having a chaotic neutral kind of day, okay?
You never know.
Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Seriously?
Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good
Oh,
job?
sorry.
No, you're good.
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it is going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
That sounds incredibly unspecific.
Mm.
Okay,
All right,
let's
so we're
see.
out of explore options. What are we thinking, gang?
What's that
Murray,
first
like,
one?
can we go bad end and be like, nah, screw this, I'm leaving?
You can. There are no wrong decisions.
Like, what happens if we just turn around and leave? I actually kind of want to know.
Yeah? We
yeah,
can do
let's
that.
do it. Goodbye.
Considering
Turn
how
around and
reluctant
leave.
y'all have been so far, I feel like that's fitting. Seriously? You're just gonna turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I love there's an option to lie, to be like,
Yeah.
yeah, clearly we know where we're going. I mean, we have to know, because how else did we get here? You told us that we were on a journey here.
Yeah,
So we have to know how we got here so we could leave.
clearly.
It's not a lie.
So we could
It's
quietly
like I said,
continue
I'm-
away. We could say we're okay with this. We could say, nope, definitely not. Or, yeah, I know where I'm going. Or, fine, ugh.
I almost want to go with the option that says, yeah, I definitely want the world to end. Totally okay
Well,
with
we were
that.
talking about it, like the heat death of the universe and everything. Like, fine, whatever. It's happening anyway.
We need a good reset. Like, have in this economy, like, we need to just burn it down.
Yes, correct. So
Alright.
I kind of want to see what really happens if we just refuse to kill the princess.
All right.
Mm.
Well, would somebody like to read out the option then?
It's like I said, I'm pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing. Forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Oh, now we have a new voice here, whom somebody can pick up if they want. This is ostensibly us.
Ostensibly.
I can do it.
Yeah, I love the
Yeah, do
go-getter
it, do it.
attitude. Perfect
Good.
for a hero.
Yeah, here we are. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, that's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
I just gave the biggest, eye roll that you can't see. I'm just like, of course the path that I just went down somehow magically
Y'all
led
like
to the
some
cabin that was in
railroading?
front of us before.
Of course. Should we just turn around and leave again?
Yeah, you know what? So very slight side tangent. I don't know if either of you have played the Colonel Sanders dating
Yes, I have.
game.
No, but
Okay.
I know.
This
a
is
bit.
starting to remind me of the option where the game is like, don't do this thing, and they keep telling you like, don't do it, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Uh-huh.
This is like,
Where
I
the
feel
game
like I
designer
want to
clearly intends for you to do it.
Yeah, and so I'm just like, no, I would like to write my own story because I don't trust you, narrator. I want to turn around again and leave again.
Also, Balance saying the narrator reminds him of the guy from the Stanley Parable.
Stanley
Absolutely.
Parable. I was thinking that
A
too.
lot of people have compared this game to the Stanley Parable, and for good reason.
Yeah, I started reading the narrator with like a David Attenborough voice, but then it suddenly went.
Well,
to
the real
Stanley
voice
Parable.
actor is a British guy,
He is.
which I am not attempting because nobody wants to hear that.
We might have to poll a vote to that.
You're the director here. You can foist any role off onto anyone that you like.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I'm still not seeing the problem here, narrator.
And I think these are the only 4 options.
Yeah, I love that. Good, maybe everyone should die.
Wow.
It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them.
You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. You're not my mom. Okay, I don't know which one.
Your both of your deliveries on these 2 were really good. I'm not sure which to pick either.
Oh no, you're gonna have to help us through here.
Oh man. I'm almost kind of like it says quietly continue down the path. But down the path would be behind us because up the path is the cabin.
Yeah, down the path would still be a way.
Yeah, but I don't trust the narrator because somehow the cabin's gonna appear behind me somehow.
Well, let's see what happens. If it pulls a threesome on us, we're gonna know.
Are we quietly continuing down the path then?
Yep, just turn around. Just do
Yep.
it.
Don't bother with it. Your silence is deafening. But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Thanks, I hate it here.
Do you think it'll let us walk away again?
The last option, though. Oh, yeah? Well, I guess I'll start walking in a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm going to keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
I think with your intent so far, I'm taking that as a let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know us so well.
Also,
I have to agree
Anubis
with Ecchi
Carl,
on
I'm
this.
eating the narrator's liver. that comment tickles me. I'm not sure why. Anyway, there's always a choice. But let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as everyone who ever will. And
Sounds
here
like
we
a personal
go.
problem.
As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes, glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. Oh, did the music stop? Wait.
I mean, I still hear it. It's just,
I
I
hear
think it's
it.
like one of those, like, it stopped abruptly because now it sounds obviously completely different.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, it
Than
might be
before.
because the music did stop in-game briefly before switching to this track.
Balance says the music's fine for him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, it was
Yeah,
the game.
it was
the
the game.
game. We're good.
Yeah, so an infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Oh,
Wait, what's going on?
but you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? Doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
This is what we get for being willful, isn't it?
But you do get chapter
Well,
2.
don't
There's
see
a
what the
chapter
problem
2.
is.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Wow, doesn't this seem familiar? I'm getting a
Hmm.
terrible sense of deja vu.
Yeah, okay, no.
No.
You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she?
Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
But I died! The whole world ended! What am I doing here?
Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
Yep, okay. Heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay that princess.
Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin.
Silently proceeds to the cabin. Okay, do we want more explorers? I feel like the explorers are the funniest bit. 'cause
Probably, yeah.
This is where we frustrate the narrator the most.
Yeah, I'm still you, sussy narrator. Sussy narrator.
Yeah. I can't remember if these actually lock off some options, so what do you think?
What are we thinking, Nancy?
Well, start from the top. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Oh, should we just go from the top to the bottom and see what we get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Now,
Weird.
Nancy, why don't you take the voice of the contrarian?
Oh, lovely. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. Oh, I like her.
Mm-hmm. If by ruining my day you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you can pull that off.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead. Also, hey, Aku.
Hi,
Aku is a
Aku.
friend from the Maho profile days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Alright,
we did get rid of some of the explore options with that, but we still have those walls weren't here last time.
those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
It's terrible that I actually just now realized they were talking about literal walls.
Yeah, there's.
I was like, oh wait, that wasn't there before. Like literal walls in the background.
Yep. Okay. Heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely gonna slay that princess.
Finger guns.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you. Also, Anubis pointing out, who is we? We're back at we.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for real. If anybody has any theories on who we are, please let us know.
Without spoilering, because this is the first time
Yeah.
That's
the
true.
three of us are playing this game.
Yes.
Well, 2 out of
Oh,
3 of
wow,
us are
look at
playing
that.
this game.
Yeah.
Look at that. Walls.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. You know what? I'm gonna switch the pronouns to she for the voices tonight.
Woohoo!
It's a female Let's Play. Let's go.
Go.
Let's go.
Let's keep an open mind.
Proceed to the cabin. The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there. Enough that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of
That's actually really
note
creepy.
is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
If she wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyways?
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect, and no idea what we're dealing with.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess, and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Oh ho ho! You've piqued my interest. What's gonna happen if we lose ourselves?
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind.
Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under her skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Okay. Okay. I'm fine.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Who's we?
And why did we send us on a mission to kill a princess without equipment to kill her?
Yeah, and
Oh, we
also
have a
in a
pristine
space
blade
where
right
space
here.
doesn't work.
So the princess was like, yeah, the hero of light's gonna come to kill me. Let me just conveniently leave this knife on this table that's uneven.
Well, she's in
Yeah,
the
that-
basement.
Does not make sense.
Sussy narrator.
She's locked
You
away
didn't
in the
say-
basement. She can't even get to your pristine blade.
Well, then how is she gonna end the world from the basement?
Don't linger on the specifics. She just can. We're just doing live improv dialogue for this game now.
Oh gosh. You didn't say anything about a mirror on the wall.
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to be explaining and describing the space to us.
Ooh, we should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun?
You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
There's definitely a mirror.
There isn't.
You insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Also, I really want to see myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
And then it doesn't matter, remain silent or approach the mirror.
I want to know. You tell us, oh, you know when we're lying. But now you're lying. That seems pretty sus to me.
I want to accuse the narrator of lying again.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Also, sorry, I just want to read Anubis has left a couple comments here. It says, methinks, also first time here. All are interconnected somehow, and each person needs a different way to get out of the eternal loop. Again, my eternal loop thing is making some sense by breaking everything.
Good theory.
Interesting
I like
theory, for sure. Anyway, what? Anyway, let's accuse the narrator of lying. Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done?
Look good if I'm gonna be slaying princesses. Don't you understand?
Duh. I gotta slay in multiple ways as the way of the queens. Approach the mirror.
Balance. I need a way to get out of the eternal loop of being
Definite,
dumb.
I love it.
Maybe this game will help. Anyway, do you want to look at the mirror first, or do you want to go for the blade, or just go for the basement?
We gotta make sure we are up to par in the slay department. We are approaching that mirror.
Okay.
I need to at least check my hair.
We gotta slay in more than one way.
See?
Mhm.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Yes.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
What?
But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Bro, clip your nails.
Well, clearly we weren't given a knife beforehand. I guess we're clawing out the princess.
Yeah.
I guess we'll clip them afterwards for sanitary reasons.
Yeah, and I don't know how well you can see the cursor, but you can see that our hand is like a little claw hand, too.
Oh, we can't see the cursor.
You can't see the cursor?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, not in Discord, I guess. Yeah, because it's
Oh.
visible on the stream.
Oh, I do see it.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's interesting that Discord doesn't pick it up. I wonder if there's an option for that.
It's probably because it's like hiding the mouse.
Yeah,
Probably.
it definitely is. Like, hang on, if I click off the window, nope. Does my cursor
Oh.
appear now?
I see a regular mouse pointer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a regular mouse now.
Yeah. So it's definitely that the game is hiding the regular cursor.
Oh, I wonder if it's because it's a non-standard cursor.
Yeah, probably. Well, that's a shame that you can't
Okay.
see it, but still. Anyway,
Take the
we
blade.
taking the blade or are we not taking the blade?
Take the blade.
We're taking it.
All right.
I guess we should listen.
You take the
For
blade from the
once.
table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay, fine. You took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that.
Then how are we supposed to hold it?
The other way, thumb at the bottom, will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
Yeah, this makes more sense if you can see the cursor, because the cursor has the knife in the hand now. And it's pointing
What?
up.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you look at it on the stream, you'll be able to see what it looks like.
I see it, yeah. I do see
don't-
it.
Why do I not see it? Oh, wow. I guess my stream is like hella delayed because we were still like outside. Oh, I see it now. We are
Can we-
smart. We know how to hold blade.
Anubis says, "Can we name the blade Steve as a friend?"
Yes, I think we should.
Sure.
And our friend Steve.
Our friend
And
Steve.
doesn't Steve deserve to be held in a cooler way?
I
Right?
agree.
I agree.
Really doesn't matter how you hold the blade as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Come on. We just talked about how cool Steve deserves to be
Yeah.
held.
Yes, but if we do have to stabbity stab, like we can't stab with the hilt.
You
I mean,
switch
we
your
could
grip on the
try.
blade. Congratulations.
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better.
Really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
Throw the blade out the window.
Throw the blade out the window.
What?
What do you think?
I'm like, I don't want to die, but I also want to just piss off the narrator.
That seems to be the
I
vibe so far.
Like, this first playthrough literally can just be us pissing the narrator off.
Just fuck around and find
Pissing
out.
off the narrator, speed run any percentage.
All right, let's do it.
Goodbye, Steve. You will be missed.
Yes! Do it!
Seriously? You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess without it.
They'll be fine. Don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there, done that.
I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
Steve is out seeing the world. Yeah.
Yep. Go see
Gotta
the world,
let him-
Steve.
Go live
Gotta
your best life,
let-
Steve.
Go live your best life. You have to leave the nest.
If you
Explore.
love someone, you have to set them free.
And throw them out
Yes.
the window.
Yeah, well,
We set him in the freest way we could.
Uh-huh.
very true.
Also, a little detail I love is that both windows are broken somehow.
Oh my god. Could you imagine if we threw something out one window and it comes back into the cabin through the other window?
Oh god. That would be a terrible, like, end. You have to, like, now time going through the door because the blade keeps going through the
Quick
window.
time event.
Oh god.
That
What's
would
done
just
is
be us,
done.
wouldn't it?
Good luck, hero.
Entering the basement.
Oh, my,
god.
what?
The door
is
to the
this?
basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases, all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from blending together every scent there is at once. An odor that is
Ew.
simultaneously everything, and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
So going into a Sephora. Got it.
Yeah, if the princess lives here, slaying her's probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs. Oh, this is interesting. We have 4 voices now. Does anybody want to
do
do
you
double
want?
duty as the princess?
Sure.
All right.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I was not
Oh my-
expecting the red text.
Oh boy. Red
All
text
right.
has a different meaning to me now after playing a bunch of other games. Okay. Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Oh, Jesus.
I don't want to give you hints about how the princess should sound, but that was surprisingly accurate to the real voice line.
Damn. Red text do that to me.
Bring something out of you.
I guess.
No, thank you.
And that also was very accurate to the delivery of the real voice line.
Oh, don't be such a baby.
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like, oh, whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And she threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
And what's that?
That the fate of the world hinges on your success.
There'll be plenty of ways to ruin her day.
Direction choosing time.
What? Harsh stairs, soft stairs. Like what? What? Why does the center staircase not have an adjective?
Is it
It's
just
normal
like
stairs.
is this like a Three Little Bears moment where it's like, okay, bed too hard, bed too soft, perfectly right in the middle?
One is just right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't trust
mean,
the soft stairs because I feel like they're gonna melt away or some shit. Like I need stability
Fair.
going downstairs.
That's probably a
like
fair
I
assessment.
don't like
Correct. I would take the center staircase because harsh stairs they suck. I
Probably.
expect
Yes.
harsh stairs to have sharp corners on them.
Also,
That
hello,
ties
new,
Lily?
Good
new folks
deduction.
in the chat. Hey, Serge. It's been a
Hello.
while since I've seen you. What in the
Thanks for
Escher
joining us.
architecture? Oh, but yes, it sounds like we're taking the center staircase.
Yeah, let's take the one that's just right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else. And so you take one careful, focused step after another. One foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to you to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways. No matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Oh, Lord.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endlessly repeating patterns and emotions of the journey. A continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity, and at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Can I help you?
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
You're here to... Oop.
He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit. Try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
The first option is, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
I mean, we kind of didn't.
It
You just kind of
sounds
appeared here.
incredibly unaware.
Also,
Oh.
hello, Jack Guppy. Welcome to stream.
Hello.
Hello.
What's
What's
your
your name?
Mm-hmm. Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here?
You are apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you? Like, wow, that's pretty upfront.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hello, we didn't even exchange names yet, but I am going to kill you. Hope you don't mind.
Let's ask for her name. I feel
Sure.
like that's a nice way to at least start
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
Princess.
You can call me Princess if you'd like. As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures, and where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
We can do that?
I don't like this. It's... Those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
Does it matter?
Yes, it matters, but I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. Seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them, if it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, but you need to do it now.
New plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
I have questions
Yeah.
about, like, she's chained to the wall on one side. Her other chain is clearly gone to the cuff isn't even there.
Yeah, like it's kind of attached and blocked off by this other one, but you can... but she's
Yeah, it's kind of
definitely
like...
not chained on both sides.
Yeah, and I'm like, I feel you could definitely slip your hand through the cuff around your wrist. Like, are you now staying here because you were told to? Because it looks like you could just, like, get up and leave, because apparently that happened in the last reality because we died.
Clearly something happened.
Well, there's more of you now.
Balance. Oh, wow. Okay, Zetchi, master of being chained to the wall.
What? Are you
Also-
implying something, sir?
Sir, sit down. You are in the audience.
Like, this is...
Not everyone
everyone
cares about
cares.
how accurate being chained to the wall.
I mean,
Oh,
if
so
for
now
a
we're-
game about
we're-
a person chained to a wall, you'd want that to be accurate.
Yeah, I see now Balance is trying to be here, and it's like, I'm not trying to kink shame. She can be chained to the wall all she wants. I'm just like, if she wants to be chained to the wall, we should reinforce that.
Sure.
I'm just saying.
Sure.
Anyway, so we have one new option up here. The rest are mostly the same. Let's leave that one for later.
Yeah. Zetchi, do you have an idea?
Take one of these things if they keep popping up. There must be something
There
wrong.
must-
No, wait, that's you. Yeah.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
I don't believe you.
Zetchi, why don't you
And
take
what
this
is that
one?
supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She's sassy.
She fractures again.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Before I read this line, I realize all her hands are different.
Uh-huh. So, for one thing, that means the artist was not lazy and they did draw this all different. The same.
Yeah,
They didn't just
bro,
copy-paste it.
All right. I don't like where this is going.
What the heck? I'm not... Never mind.
Whoa. Whoa.
Neither do I, which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
How would we even do that? Where would we start?
You could always start by retrieving the blade.
The one that she made us throw out the window.
I wasn't the one who threw it.
Oh, come on. You told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us.
Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestions.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
Kind of hurts to think about it all, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her.
Certainly looks that way. So please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse. Probably any of these top three. Again, I want to save the last one for last.
We could ask if she knows anything about what happened on the way down, I guess. That was pretty weird.
Sure.
Especially since she knew that we were coming down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When how long we were in that space for?
Yeah. With all the weird branching stairs.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out! And barely a way in! Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here! But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
I think we might as well just do all of them at this point.
Boy, I guess so.
She looks angrier in that top right one, I'm just saying.
She looks really freaked out in that top one.
For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Do you know why you were down here?
Is this a quiz? If you're here, then surely you know why I'm here. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please, just end this already. One way or another, just do it!
Oh my god.
Don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this.
But we decide what to do. Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different?
Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason the situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her.
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it if that's what you want. This place is hell and it's only getting worse.
Why are all of them
Regretfully think
highlighted? Regretfully think about the time you threw the blade out the window.
Bro, I'm like trying to future predict this. I'm like, she's gonna jump scare in the front of the screen for the next
Oh.
option, isn't she?
Oh.
There's
Oh,
nowhere
God.
else for her to go.
Leave her in the basement. Regretfully think about that time you threw the blade out the
Yeah.
window.
I should
or
clarify,
I'm-
there's a reason this is all highlighted at once.
Is there?
It's
Oh,
probably the final choice.
Probably.
Because we're
is.
wasting time.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
yeah,
God.
so it's all over.
Oh,
We're done
God.
end stream.
Wait,
Oh, that was our first playthrough.
that's not right.
We'll catch you next week.
Go on.
You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins and your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope, as if your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once, you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
Oh god.
But this...
We can't!
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
No, I don't. Because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all.
Falls apart?
Ew. Hey, it's AI art.
Oh god!
Right,
Sorry,
they
the
never could
funky
do
hands.
hands.
It's the funky hands that got me.
Oh, and there's too many. There's 2 thumbs.
And there's too much hair, there are too many heads, there's too many boobs.
I think he's gone.
We're never going to salvage this. Were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. I can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I can tell.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
I can fix her.
I was going to suggest we all read these together, but then I thought, no, Discord lag is probably going to make that a non-starter.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should help her. I think we did this.
How surprisingly sincere.
I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
I love that. No.
No.
just no.
No. How about I'll do my best?
Yeah, she looks like she's not having a great time.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Ugh.
Body horror warning, by the way.
Oh.
I appreciate. Oh, hello.
Oh. Oh.
Goodbye.
But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I just noticed that Coldfire said, knowing Abby, those are all intentional fingers. No, I absolutely know those were
Definitely.
intentional.
For sure.
Yeah. We were just joking around about
The
how
amount of
AI art used to
hands
look
that
like
Abby had to draw for this game is unreal, I'm sure.
Ah, God, I couldn't imagine.
I mean,
All of this artwork has
I mean,
been
you saw all the ones
fantastic.
that just grabbed her.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Explore. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
Narrator. They're gone.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror?
I think we can do all of these safely.
Okay. Let's do it.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
Then what the hell are we supposed to do?
Yeah, or she is. Does that mean the world ended?
Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
No, don't do that.
We gotta.
But we're gonna approach it anyway.
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror.
Gaze into your reflection.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here.
Proceed to the cabin.
You are at the cabin.
Oh. I guess we approach her.
Jojo, are we gonna Jojo reference right now?
Are you
see that you're approaching me.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Now there's a lot of these. We should probably go through them.
Mm-hmm.
What are you?
The gift of a fragile vessel.
Is this the end of the world?
Let her out of there.
I was about to say, do you know the Muffin Man? Do you know the narrator?
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
Are you the princess?
Do we know each other?
What happens now?
I am confused by these last two options. Why are we destroying our body?
Yeah, I don't know if you feel like it.
Oh my god, Death Messenger.
God.
Sorry, what is Death Messenger talking about?
The character from My Hero with the hands.
Oh,
Finally, the
Oh,
woman of my
jeez.
dreams. Oh my god, look at all those hands. Abby must have had such a time with all of them.
I know, right?
Okay,
They're waving at us. They
Yeah.
say hello.
They're all reaching out to give us a nice hug.
Uh-huh.
What are you?
I'm solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths unwalked. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Well, that's a new option.
Oh yeah, do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Was that there before?
No, the letter out of there.
No, that was their first time.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. All right. Letter out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Return?
I promise that it doesn't hurt. I don't know if I trust you.
Out of your chest.
Anubis has
Do you
another
know
comment
narrator?
here. I understand what
No.
us is, and the similarity. We have the body, the one that cannot speak, but technically we make the choices. The hero and contrarian react and are linked to the body. We are the hero and contrarian's vessel. The narrator is an abstract concept by the princess to lead new vessels back to her to continue the loop. This is why the princess is to blame. Again, also a very interesting and probably viable theory.
Possible.
Anyway, sorry to
Do
interrupt
you
you.
know?
No,
Do you
that's
know the
that's a good insight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you know the narrator? You are the only thing I've ever known.
That almost sounded romantic.
Almost.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Balance.
Are you I was like trying to drink water really quickly.
Oh, it's okay.
No, you're good. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the world beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is a part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one begins and another ends?
Do we know each other?
You're familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. What? Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Now we get a bunch more options.
Yo.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
How much will I forget?
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
Okay. Make me forget.
Oof.
Can we safely go through all these explore options before we
I
start?
Let me just see here. If I can remember if any of these block off anything. I think you are. I think we can just do them.
Okay. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess and stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being somatic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I love this kind of like witchy tone that you're giving them.
That's kind of what came to mind. I mean, look at her.
And she's writing in like red text. I mean, how could you
Yeah,
not?
Clearly she has the capability. She's infinite.
Apparently.
So now we have the two options is I'm not going back and okay, make me forget.
How long does the game make us wait if we choose the wait option?
I'm in the interests of not making my stream get weird. I'm gonna say if we click wait once, we can safely do that, but we cannot wait forever.
Okay.
Huh. What do you think?
I find it very interesting that doing wait more than once will make the stream weird.
Basically, just to, like, mild spoiler, if we decide to wait forever, and you can, it will just crash the game.
Oh.
Okay.
And
definitely.
when you come back, she'll be like, I was waiting for you the whole time.
Oh my god.
And she does have different dialogue depending on how long you take to come back.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Ranging
Okay,
from like
well,
a few moments to like years.
Oh my god. Years.
Holy shoot. Well,
But
okay, should we just...
I think my stream doesn't like when this game closes. It takes a bit to get the capture going again.
Yeah, so let's
okay.
not do that.
Yeah,
Which is
let's
why I
do
explain
the...
it
okay.
now.
Yeah. No. Good on letting us know about that.
Yeah, that's a good one to warn us away from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we just go with the make me forget then?
Okay. make me forget?
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
Loop again, time loop again.
So that was your first
you
loop
wanna-
through.
That
Yay.
was so wild.
Uh-huh.
I loved it.
I'm so happy that was your first one.
Do you want to switch roles?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do we want to do it like how Balance does his streams, where people rotate the roles?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's easy. Keep changing it up and making it different.
Yeah, what
The
do you
narrator
think, Zetchi?
has a lot of big words, so I don't want to do that.
That's fine. Nancy, do you
Because I
want to
will
narrate for
mispronounce
this one?
everything.
Okay. I will take on this terrible burden for a time.
So now you get to feel
Yeah,
what
and just let me know if you get sick of reading all the dialogue, because the narrator always has a lot.
Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it'll be the end of the world.
Ooh, very posh narrator. And again, more accurate to the real voice.
Again, I have not played the game, so this
Mm-hmm.
has been a very interesting way to experience it.
Oh, definitely. I kind of like that you get to make your own way through it like this. Well, you kind of do normally, but we get to make our own vision of it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
And
so
thanks
we've already
for joining
read
us,
through a
Cold
bunch of
Fire.
Yeah, have a good night, Coldfire.
Oh, have a good night. Yes. The Princess and Monica just waiting there forever. Yeah, the princess shares some stuff in common with Monica, I'm pretty sure.
See, now that Nancy's a narrator, now I don't want to be mean. Now I'm like, I guess we should just do what we're told. Or what's required.
Yeah, we can be more agreeable this time. We've kind of already done all the explore options for this screen.
Mm-hmm. Oh my
kinda
gosh,
wa-
there's actually a thanks for telling me what to do?
Mm-hmm.
No, that was there before. That was
Yeah, that
like,
was there
oh,
before.
okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
And now, notice I can't scroll down any further than this. Turn around and leave has been deleted as an option.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting. We're not even being
Hmm.
offered the chance to be difficult.
Yeah, because we've already done that.
Difficult, lemon difficult.
Should I just, if I can't be mean, should I just give you the silent treatment?
The silent.
Because the narrator didn't like that last time.
We could.
We're gonna ignore you. We're gonna do what we want.
Let's silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Now, I guess, should I take the voice of the hero? Zetchi, do you want to be the princess, maybe?
We'll just switch. I'll take over what Nancy was doing for us.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Contrarian?
Or, yeah, whatever the second voice is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second voice and princess sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. She.
All good, all good.
And we zoom in. Speed run, let's go!
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So this is you two's first time being at the normal cab.
Yeah, I was like, is this how it's supposed to
Yes,
look?
this is how it's
Yeah,
supposed to look.
We kind of broke everything, didn't we? The first
And I
go
love
round.
that for both of you.
That's the kind of gamers we are.
But you do get to choose again whether you take the blade downstairs or leave it behind.
Oh, interesting.
That's still conflicting because suddenly the blade did appear when we didn't take it.
True. And that was when everything really broke.
Will the narrator stop us if we just go in the basement? Or you know what? True, Anubis has a good point. Maybe we should take Steve with us. Because he came back. Remember, if you let it
Steve
go
last time.
Yeah. If you let something go that you love and it comes back, it was meant to be. So now Steve is back. We should take
Okay.
him with us this time.
Okay.
That sounds totally fair.
I think so. Let's do it.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Here we go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi.
Wellness check, just checking in on you.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
God.
Hey, I think I'm here
Hey,
to
girl.
kill you.
I don't even know. These are so unhinged.
Depends on
Just
what
hi.
your approach here is, I guess. Like, what is your intent going down here with the knife?
I mean, clearly the knife means that we're here to kill her, but what if we want to check in on her? Like,
It doesn't
I just
necessarily have
really-
to be. It could just be to defend yourself in case she is dangerous.
Yeah, totally. I also agree. That could be for self-defense, but also
It depends.
just
That's
that
why I
third
asked,
line-
are you intending to murder her or are you self-defending yourself?
that third line though really reads like someone who's just like, "Hey, I've got a pizza for Jill."
Yeah.
Nothing suspicious.
Nothing suspicious.
I'm no one
at
suspicious.
all. So, what's it gonna be? We just checking in on her?
Yeah, let's check it on.
All right.
Oh? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I love these options.
What? No way. Why would you even think that?
Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay ya.
Nuh-uh.
I haven't decided yet.
I'm just here to talk.
Balance disappointed there's only one princess this time.
Balance is the kind of guy who needs multiple princesses. I see. Takes notes.
Is this why he started a voice acting studio?
Oh my god.
He has a hair. I signed up for voice acting, not to be a part of a harem.
Balance.
That's crazy. It's over. Expose them on Twitter right now, or X, or whatever they're calling themselves these days.
Live on YouTube, exposed in 4K.
Wow. Was this really how you envisioned it ending, Balance?
And I didn't even end it for you. Congratulations, you played yourself.
You know, you were probably the top of the list for suspects of who would end it, but I guess it wasn't you.
Anyway, what are we thinking?
How
How aggro are we?
I don't know.
Are we deflecting?
I'm just here to talk.
Yeah, we could talk.
Yeah. We're just here to talk. We need to know more information.
Sure.
Then why did you bring a knife down with you? How about you drop it and then we can chat. She's on to us.
Makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
Don't you dare.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I don't know if I trust it. I want to keep the knife on us.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, she's coming at us whether we drop it or tighten our grip. Like, we gotta be ready. And we abandoned Steve before. We are not abandoning Steve again.
Yeah.
It
We're
sounds like
keeping
we're
Steve.
tightening our grip.
Look,
Yeah.
we already did the thing where we let Steve go and he came back to us. We're never letting go ever again.
Never let go, go.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this. Are you sure she's not armed? Alright. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us?
Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm sorry, can we just talk?
I'm not dropping the blade.
Drop the blade!
Save the princess!
Or slay the princess, yeah. And I'm pretty sure here we can't do all the explore options.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we probably can, especially if like last time we did that and she was just breaking.
Yeah, so here we have to be careful about what we pick.
Well, I'm still not dropping the blade.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah.
So we are not dropping the blade. Then I'm not talking to you. I love that. Fine then, I guess we're at an impasse.
Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade.
Drop the blade, slay the princess. I feel like she can definitely kill us.
We don't know anything about her, but she did warn us. She did say we should be scared of her.
All things worth considering.
I mean, are we flirting with her if we squint at her? Like,
Is that a way to get out of this?
yeah,
We'll
right.
try it
Just
anyway.
squint.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna squint at her.
Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade. You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back.
Oh, we're flirting, guys. We're flirting.
The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Squint even harder at her.
Are you sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, for goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
All right, now it's
Definitely.
down to it.
Yeah, Death Messenger has a good point. We haven't stacked up enough points to flirt with her.
Yeah, not
we
quite
don't
yet.
have enough. We don't have enough experience to build up the blue steel yet.
Well, we decided we were not going to leave Steve alone again.
So I guess that only leaves us with the one option.
So we're slaying the princess.
It's the name of the game.
Do it. Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw's been fractured.
Holy shit, that hurt!
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more. Each impact as heavy as the first bone-crushing hit.
We can still turn this around.
Give up? Question mark?
Let me just scroll down the content warnings list.
Yeah,
Make sure.
I'm reading Death Messenger's message. Like, Shiro, Emiya, people die when they are killed.
They do. They certainly do.
Although I'm surprised she was able to deliver like a Shoryuken and not like get stopped by the chain.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an interesting feat.
Were we stupid enough to lock her up with her right arm instead of her left if she was a lefty?
I think
But she could be like me. I'm left-handed, but I do everything with my right.
I think based on what you both have told me about your preferences for the content, I think all three of these should be fine, but finish the job probably leads to the bloodiest route.
Ooh.
Okay.
Bloody for us or bloody for her?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. See, I find that interesting too, because I figured give up would be the bloodiest. 'Cause obviously she doesn't want to talk. And she's not, if we already started the fight, she's not going to just let us leave. I mean, granted, if we can flee, it's not like she could, well, I don't know. She might rip the chain off the wall. She might come after us.
Why even be in the basement locked up with a chain around your wrist if you could get out at any point anyway?
Who does that?
Exactly. Apparently this princess does. Oh, this is a tough choice.
What do you think happens if we just flee and run away? World ended last time.
That's true, and I'm not afraid to let it end again. At least we didn't abandon Steve.
Oh.
True. We have Steve with us as our comfort weapon.
Yes.
Yes, you will have Steve regardless of what you pick here.
We're doing it for Steve. We're leaving.
We fleeing?
Fleeing.
All right.
Lock her in the basement.
All right.
Are you serious?
It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Let's regroup upstairs. If we're lucky, maybe she'll just bleed out.
Fine. You make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
You really think you can just walk out of here?
She steps towards you, ignoring her chains.
Oh Lord, she coming.
They creak and strain as she pulls against them until finally they break. The links clatter to the floor, useless. She's free. Hurry.
Oh, she mad.
Is she big mad?
You push your broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound, and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things easier.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue, but sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know. You're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways, and it's probably a good idea to try and get me back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. She's less like the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I am going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. Also, hey, Mika! Mika's one of my longtime friends.
Hi.
Oh. And now we're friends.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Mika's worth being friends with everybody.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience.
Wherever you are, you're not a princess. Go ahead and waste your energy. I'll be waiting for you.
Ignore her and go to sleep.
Yeah, that
I
doesn't
don't
seem
know
like a good
about
idea.
that. I feel the first one the most. What about you, Zechi?
Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
Oh.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best as you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar. Its lock broken, and the table shoved out the way.
Quick warning here for anyone who's sensitive to flickering images. We're about to get some. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that full basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First, your toes go numb, then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Whose side are you on?
Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time. Cocking her head in curiosity, you feel your organs shutting down, one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you only let me out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I can't actually realize that I forgot to voice the hero.
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Fun times are here again.
We made it to chapter 2.
I think chapter 2 had a different name this time.
It did.
Yeah.
Last time it was the stranger, this time it is the nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it'll be the end of the world.
Oh, also to Anubis's comment about gills, green around the gills is just a saying. I'm pretty sure we don't actually have gills.
But also,
Yes.
based on the hand, I'm assuming we might be like an amphibian of some sort. So
Yeah.
I
Lizardy.
You
was
can
thinking
see in-
like maybe
you
it's
can
kind
see
of
in
like
some
a
shots
play
we
on
have
the
some
description.
feathers, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Wait, hasn't this already happened?
Okay, no.
But I died. What am I doing here?
She's going to kill me again?
Are we safe to go with all of the explorers here, or
I
are
think
some of
it'll
them gonna
cut
just
some of them off, but only in the sense that, like, you can't hear all of them.
But I died. What am I doing here? Was that an option last time? Because I know that she's going to kill me again is new when we restarted chapter 2. I just don't remember if
Oh yeah, I can't remember if
that
that
option was there.
that specific
think that
option
was.
was there. There was probably something similar.
Yeah.
I do like that for an option, though.
Should we go?
But I died. What am I doing here?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah. I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
If she doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Shh. Here's a...
Oh, sorry, Discord is cutting you off a bit there, Zetchi, when you go quiet.
Oh, sorry. Shh. What if she hears us?
That's a very good question, little voice. What if she does hear you?
Shit.
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
So we get an
Sorry,
option to
there's
ask
like
more
a big
questions
thunderstorm
or
going
continue.
on outside.
Assume I'm telling the truth. And all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this is really the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Oh. We listened to you, all right. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, this is the voice of the paranoid, sorry.
Oh, we listened to you all right. Worst decision of our incredibly short life.
We tried to slay her, we really did. But she was going to kill us. It was either lock her in the basement or let her finish beating us to death.
Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
And your solution is to send us back in there? Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us?
Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget how the way that she made us stop working.
And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
If she brought an end to everything and everyone, How are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us?
I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can. Let's talk about this princess.
Yeah, let's talk.
Just be quick about it.
So we got a few
Just
in here.
being around. Oh, well, there's lots. Just being around her in the end shut down all my organs. What the hell am I supposed to do about that?
To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. How can you possibly justify saying that? She's clearly something far worse.
Also agree with Balance that she plays a great paranoid.
I stay paranoid 24/7. No, I don't, but thank you.
That's my secret. I'm always paranoid.
I'm always paranoid.
Who locked her in that basement? What is this place?
I think we
You
can
know what?
do
That's a
all
damn
these.
good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that as a question.
Yeah. Just for variety's sake, let's start from the bottom and go up.
Yeah. People locked her up in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things. That wasn't a very helpful answer.
Wait, what is that with a they?
Hmm?
Oh yeah, if people locked her away, then why couldn't they slay her?
Ooh, I
Why
like
is
that.
this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative. Why are you trying to manipulate us?
I don't know. I kind of like being special.
Of course you do.
Oh, that was so adorable.
Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad her into doing something, but she's not even the one who makes the decisions here.
I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know that the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is. And for what it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job.
We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave.
So we have one new one here and the other two.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
Oh god, I love that.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Oh, hang on. Just a moment. I think I need to pause for a quick sec. I need to go into the actual YouTube page for something.
Okay.
And
All
not
of our
just-
parents
not
tell
just
us we're
LBS.
special when we're young. And then we finish school and we're all suddenly disappointed
don't
because
read
the
that
world
part
sucks.
out loud. Hang on a sec. 'Cause I'm-
Narrator is literally
go,
our
'cause I-
father.
Death Messenger, I've seen that you've been playing coy about some like edging around spoiler comments. Please do not edge into actual spoilers. Not everyone here has played this game. Zetchi and Nancy have not played this game.
Would have slapped us in the face. Definitely didn't know that those were spoilers.
Yep, me neither. I thought that was just theory crafting.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, for whatever they said, please ignore. You
No
didn't see
worries.
anything.
What?
I don't know
Huh?
what you're talking about. It's not even there anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing
Are you
happens.
sure? See, are you now being weird and you're just saying things that happened that didn't really happen?
I'm your real life narrator. Everything
Yes,
is fine.
that's
Nothing
right.
is broken.
Everything is fine.
Oh gosh, where am I? Ah, too many windows open.
Do they all lead to the cabin?
Yeah. Anyway. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her?
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
Isn't telling us everything. Well, she isn't telling us everything she knows because she doesn't trust us. Which means that we can't trust her.
Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already.
Do you see the way she's pushing us? We have to get out of here.
All right, now we can do the other two.
Just being around her in the end shut down all my organs. The hell am I supposed to do about that? Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her. Just go in, do your job, and save the world.
To quote you
To
from
quote
last
you from last time around, she's just a princess. How can you possibly justify saying that? She's clearly something far, far worse. She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, get it out of your head before you head to the cabin. You'll be fine.
Also, again, a valid theory from Balance.
What if our superpower is ignorance?
Our superpower all along was head empty, no thoughts.
That is a superpower. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I think I'm gonna insist that we proceed because we've already done the turnaround and there's not much left to do with that.
Fair.
Sounds good.
There is something you can do from doing that, but it's not really that fruitful.
Gotcha.
Now, a warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I don't think lying and cheating are her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Also, one quick also aside to Death Messenger. I know you're kind of excited, but I don't know if Balance, are you okay that Death Messenger keeps pinging you? I know that can bother some people.
Hi, Fabby.
Hi, Fabby. Fabby,
Hi,
also
Fabby.
a friend
Sorry, I
of
was
the
drinking
show.
water.
I'm running out of water very quickly.
Oh yes, if people need a sec to go grab some water, go for it.
The thirst for this princess is real.
I'm
Okay,
actually just hoping that this run through wraps up soon. It is getting a little bit late.
Sure. I think in that case, if
mean,
we want to
we
hurry
can
it up, then we can probably try and push through with fewer explore options.
Maybe.
Alright.
If we see good explore options, don't pass it up.
Yeah. We might get some good ones this time around.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We walk in and we proceed into the cabin.
Also, good to know, Balance. Just wanted to make sure because I know that pinging can be a problem for some people.
Oh wow! This looks slightly familiar.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. And a mirror. You forgot the mirror.
And Steve.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
It's just an empty frame.
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us, so she's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah, I see those eyes, though. I see them.
Holy shit, you're right. I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out, but if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. Yes. So, deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits and only you can do it.
Now, we did kind of already investigate the mirror, and there really isn't much else to reveal about the mirror by doing it again, other than hearing what the paranoid has to say about it, so we could probably safely skip that if we need to.
Okay. Swear to God, if we go reach for the blade and she pops out, I swear to God.
Yeah, I swear to freaking goodness.
Also, I can't remember who
Oh,
said
God.
it, but I think it was just on another stream I was watching. Somebody compared this view to, like, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and now I can't see anything else. It's that kind of anxiety.
Correct. This has, Fatal Frame 4 vibes to it.
And I mean, the darkness is clearly moving, so.
Is it? Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
Frick!
Sorry. You see, I'm over analyzing because that was the first thing I noticed. I'm like, the darkness is moving and I don't like it. So we should take back Steve. Steve didn't abandon us.
Steve will
Yeah,
protect
so we're
us.
taking back.
Steve has been waiting
We're bringing
patiently
Steve.
for us. For those who got here, who just got here, Steve is what we have named our knife.
And also, Zachi and I are playing this game for the first time.
Yes,
Mm.
I am shepherding them through their first experience.
Okay,
You
we're safe.
reach
She didn't
down.
come out.
Oh god. You reach down
Sorry.
and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Fabby, the two genders, FNAF and Fatal Frame.
Yep.
Good. Steele, aka Steve, can't lie to us.
Steve can't lie to us. Is this gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Can we have a bomb?
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off as long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Those are words of someone who knows she isn't sending us to our death.
Alright.
Here we go again. Oh, the stairs.
And,
Is this the
and
soft
blinking
stairs?
darkness.
Oh god.
Oh God! I didn't realize it was blinking.
There are things blinking in the dark. I don't like this. You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
Eyes too. You never mentioned the eyes.
Oh, you're still getting cut off every now and then at the beginning or ends of sentences there, Zetchi.
Am I? All right, hold on. Let me position this a little bit better.
Yeah, sure.
More eyes too. You never mentioned the eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her probably would be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
So this is probably one of the rare instances where I'll give you like some voice direction on this Zetchi. Just
Mm.
because you haven't seen what this version of the princess looks like yet.
No. Oh, good. Oh, goody.
I would recommend playing this one scary cute.
Oh, scary.
My favorite.
I didn't think you would come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Perfect. We need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
How hard is it to throw a knife? I mean, for
Too
real,
hard. We're
but
not
gonna
doing
lose
that.
it.
Real though.
We need to hold on to Steve. We don't need a plan. I'm just gonna kill her. Mr. Narrator seems like I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now.
Correct. Step off into the void between the stairs. I'm
the
actually
eyes will
somewhat
catch me.
Yeah.
Yeah, ew. I'm actually somewhat curious about that one.
Step off into the void.
Yeah, between the stairs.
It would be fitting, because I'm pretty sure every single playthrough I've seen of this game, people have stepped off into the void.
Embrace the eyes. Oh
It's
no, what
just
happened?
too tempting.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I was curious.
I was curious. Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
I mean, she's not wrong.
No, I guess she's not. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Could be anywhere. And there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Are you really not gonna comment on how weird this place is?
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at, like it's an ordinary basement.
We're gonna die down here. I don't want to die again.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. Oh, I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It really doesn't matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh.
I love how the right is blinking at us.
Yeah.
Go right.
It's like, yeah, should we go right and see what's blinking at
That's
us?
the logic. We're going right. We're going to go towards the blinking.
Go towards the blinking. You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you
Hi.
are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
This is it, isn't it?
Brought little with you again. Cute. There has to be a way out of this. Think.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
Fabby, love of a woman who finds me no matter what.
Oh my god. Heart.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
What are you doing?
I'm working. Don't you want this body to function, or do you want...
And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Oh, okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
You have seconds left.
Yes, I'm sure.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
I'm not gonna make you do what the voice does in the real game here, which is the paranoid just keeps repeating that underneath all the dialogue.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh, well. Standing there gaping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
There, Fabby can do the repeating of the chant for us.
Thanks, Fabby.
Thanks, Fabby.
Coming in clutch.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
So we could do a few explore options, but there are a lot.
Yeah, I was there. That's a
Holy.
hefty.
And I will say, if we want the shortest version of this route, I will offer my recommendation. Probably the quickest way is to leave with her.
Oh, interesting. That's
But we
an
can do
option.
a couple explores just to get a sense of the character if you want.
Why won't you finish me off?
What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me?
What happened after you killed me last time?
I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave.
You're a lunatic. You know that, right?
If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organs shutting down situation?
How about I kill you instead?
We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends even.
We could be Tomodachi.
We could Tomodachi.
We could be
I'm
senpai
not
kohai.
doing- You go. Teach me your ways, senpai. How do I shut down organs, senpai? I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. And I'm not going to try to kill you. So do your worst.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Fine. You win. I'll let you leave.
Oh.
Run, slay the princess again.
Slay the princess again.
Well, we know running does not work, so we're definitely not going to do that because she's not chained up. I appreciate that she changed her outfit for us. We're on a date
Yeah,
now.
who does your hair?
The squinting flirting worked, guys. She dressed up. We are now on a date.
Yeah, she put on her nice evening dress and gloves and everything.
Right?
And some
That's what I'm saying.
On top of the porcelain mask.
Yeah,
the porcelain skin.
Just a little bit creepy.
Are we maybe going to a masquerade? Is that why?
Or is she gonna have a hexadecimal moment?
Oop.
Anyway, do you want any of the explores?
Why won't you finish me off?
Sure.
I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking you everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, then all I have to do is break your concentration. Babby got us again!
She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then
Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath. We're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
you're back.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that. Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun now, would it? I've already done that. I feel like if we want to work together, can you at least turn off the whole shutting down organs thing?
Yeah,
A reasonable
do that
ask,
one.
I feel like.
Okay.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me. Oh, well, okay.
Be proud
Straight
of who
and
you
to
are,
the point.
girl.
She's like, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Like,
Uh-huh.
do we want to be Tomodachi?
I feel
We
like,
could even be friends.
yeah, or more, or
Or more?
or not. I don't know.
Or,
We don't have to.
She's already
We could-
wearing the velvet gloves, I mean.
Well, would you look at that? You're suggesting exactly what I want. Somebody's ahead of the curve. I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me. And then... Well, you died before I could get you to the door. And then I was here. And now, you're here too. I don't think I can leave without you. And dead doesn't count. As much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
If
Is
I
that-
let you out?
Yeah, I was
what
gonna say, is that
then?
new?
I think that's
yeah,
new,
do we go
yeah.
our separate ways? Let's see what that one does.
Sure.
Oh, no, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry. I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Uh-huh.
Wait, was that top one new?
Oh, was it? Oh,
If
yeah,
you
it
need me
is.
alive, then why did you threaten me?
Yeah,
Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I like that one.
Sure.
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died at the fright and you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option, but it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Thanks.
Great.
Oof, being around you is agony. I don't want to choose that, but I realized that was a new option.
Yeah,
It's true, though.
it is.
Um,
But yeah.
so
Unless you want any of
do
the
we-
other explorers, I think.
What are you thinking, Nancy? Should we do one more explore or let's leave together?
Yeah, let's leave.
Okay. Do you want to emphatically okay or like, fine?
Yeah, I don't know. How are you feeling about it?
I guess she gave us a good chase, so I guess we should make her feel good about it. The fine, you win. Oh wait, no, wait. Okay. It's weird because I thought it was like I'll let you leave, and I thought we weren't leaving together, but it does say leave together,
Mhm.
so we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, so either way, you're good.
Yeah,
So it sounds like fine, you win.
yeah.
Mhm.
Let's do that one.
Butter her up a bit.
Yeah.
What? No!
I knew you would come around. Oh, this is going to be wonderful.
No. I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops and.
Do you really think you can just wrest control away from us? This body is barely functioning as is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here make it end faster?
Shit.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you. I wouldn't trust having our back to her.
You're not wrong. But maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive.
How about you go first?
But are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now. And besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident? I wouldn't want that to happen. I don't think you want that to happen either. So, go on. Go ahead.
She urges you forward like one might a reluctant pet. Okay, fine. You place a shaky foot on the first step and you begin your ascent from the basement. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles, an uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist and that your existence is so very precarious.
Well, I just got goosebumps off the back of my neck when you started that line, so it really felt like the static was pricking up my neck.
Ooh.
You're almost there.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you.
I was about to say, there wasn't a door last time.
Yeah, there wasn't.
Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when the first time we got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't have trusted her.
I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now, remember?
Yes, I remember. Of course, I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart.
Thank you. And you'd really rather just die down here than let her out?
Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important. And you still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
Wow, we want to be a backstabber, except a front stabber because she's behind. I don't know how that works. Though.
How does this work? How does backstabbing even work, really?
Interesting that we get 2 explore options and then literally slay the prince.
princess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Although it's kind of confusing because these, like, you can pick these and proceed without slaying the princess.
Oh.
I mean, we could try the door because I feel like we should trick her and that we trust her, that she trusts us, that we trust
Yeah.
her.
Sure, yeah.
That, sure.
Look at that. It's locked. What a relief for the world. I think the door's locked.
It'll open. You just have to give it a little tug.
It's a pull door, not a push door.
Yeah, we didn't label it.
You pull against the door. The door gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out.
Oop. You're not nearly as powerful as you have us think, are you? Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you?
I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her?
I don't know. Secret reasons?
Is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Shit. The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her.
I thought you wanted us to slay her.
It's the same thing. Do it now. Do it now or everything is over.
Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do?
Oh, you want to hear from me now?
Yes.
Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system.
We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell me who to trust. Brain?
Heart,
Right. Heart,
lungs,
lungs.
liver, nerves.
Okay, thanks. I've got it. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs,
You're
liver,
terrible at this.
nerves. I know, but I'm doing my best. Oh, sorry, I skipped that.
What are you doing?
Hang on, what's the...
Oh, it's very hard to stay. It's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
Yeah. Big mood.
Mm-hmm.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart.
Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things.
They were asking for your blessing to trust me.
Oh. That's right. Yeah, fuck this guy. Don't trust him.
Really? So you'd have them trust her?
Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody out here except ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back to where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down.
Thank you for your grace, so... Thank
It's
you
okay.
for
Your
your
nervous system is shutting down. It
gracious
happens.
show of support.
But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with her later. I just rather deal with her while our organs are intact.
Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking.
All right, I'm done. You can let me take over again.
Oh, finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait longer.
Don't make a waity
Okay.
wait.
Don't make a lady wait any longer, okay? Open the door.
Slay the princess, leave the cabin. Slay the princess, leave the cabin.
Heart, lung, liver, nerves.
Slay the princess, leave the cabin. Okay,
Yeah, for the sake of
Mm.
getting Nancy to bed, it sounds like we should leave the cabin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, well, I don't want to betray her. Like, I think she's won us over this time, guys.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, we do want our organs working and intact and not having to repeat the organs that we don't want to fail.
Yeah, but we're only needing to do it because she's with us.
That's true. But I guess we should leave
The
together.
cabin? Yeah.
Yeah, I won't spoil
gonna-
what happens if you pick this option. You can play the game yourself if you really want to find out, but needless to say, slaying the princess is not the end of it if you pick that option.
We're gonna go frolic
Yes. In
That's
the
what we're gonna do.
fields.
in the
Hurrah.
fields.
Yes.
Yes, that is what we're going to do.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed everyone.
It's so beautiful. Can't wait to ruin it. But it's so cold too. It's itching against my skin.
The princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground.
Why is it so cold?
Yoink.
Yo.
We were on a date, man. Like, why you gotta interrupt like that?
Ever hear of cock blocking? Jeez.
Yeah, for real.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Calling to us. And not in a good way.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Really? You think it's
Who
gonna
are
be
we
nice?
convincing?
Okay. If you say so. I'll trust you.
Can we trust you?
Approach the mirror.
You approach the mirror.
Gaze into your reflection.
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again.
Proceed to the cabin. What? What is happening?
I was like, oh man, chapter 3?
You are at the cabin.
Approach.
We didn't properly end our date.
Oh my
Flickering
god.
lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you're ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same?
Are you really the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
What does it feel like?
Oh, sorry. We kind of
Is
just
a
went through them
child-
all in order last time, so I figured we'd just do it this time too.
Oh, gotcha. Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gifts fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can't you just give me a straight answer?
Do you want to say that?
I feel like that option wasn't there before.
It wasn't
so
there,
Wasn't.
no.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask questions. Vessels you chose to bring me carry more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Anyway, sorry. Did you want to keep going in order, or do you want to skip around a bit?
I'm getting pretty tired, so I might just
Sure. Let's.
press us forward.
Yeah. So let me see what the most important pressing things to see are, maybe. Probably would be nice to hear thoughts on this vessel.
All right. One is filled with sadness, a doll abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. Desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart.
I knew she was a nice girl.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way back home.
And maybe how many more vessels, and then we can call it after that.
Oh, that's true, because she said we need more but less than there is there.
Mm-hmm.
If I am to be an ocean, then you have matured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time. And I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
All right. Well, I feel
Well,
like
if we are, if we are ready to go back, does it like?
yeah,
Start us
then
over
it like
again?
busts us
Yeah.
out, and we go back to chapter 1. So I
I
feel
see.
like it would be probably thematically appropriate to save here and come back to this screen next time.
Indeed,
like
this can
it.
kick us off next time.
Oh, hang on. I probably shouldn't show that screen.
I saw nothing.
Here, let's just
I
save over
can't
the very
see.
first slot.
I cannot see.
There. We'll just save in the very first slot. That's easy.
All right.
Well, thank you very
And we
much
g-
for both playing that with me. That was 2 routes through Slay the Princess. You both did fantastic
Narrator
jobs with
Sussy.
the voices. Narrator
Thank you.
very
Thank
sussy.
you.
Hee hee. Thank you.
Yes, this was
It
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
This is my kind of horror.
Yeah, we definitely managed to find 2 of the less violent routes just by
Yeah.
coincidence.
Well, you did your good job shepherding us through some that could have obviously been worse. So
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And we can still find them later. Who knows?
yeah, that is very, very true.
Yeah. Although something that's fun about this game is you saw one of the options there was, why can I not do the same things I've done before? And she explains that like those are paths you've already seen, and it's accurate. Like the game won't let you do routes that you've already done before. So it's guaranteed you'll see something new every time.
Interesting.
Makes sense, and that's also a time saver, especially if you got 94 achievements. I mean, obviously
Yeah.
you're playing it
Like
multiple
you'll
ways
still
through.
get repeat dialogue in some of the lead ups to the scenarios, but still.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
I'm here for it. I'm glad that you put this together and invited us on.
Yeah, I would definitely love to do more of this sometime. I'm not sure
Yeah.
when
Thank
the
you
next
so
time will be,
much.
but we will figure that out.
Yes.
Mhm.
Should definitely make it a thing. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, totally.
In that case, before we leave, why don't we do one last plug of yourselves and where people can find you online?
Nancy, go first because you went first, so just keep it streamlined.
We're keeping it consistent.
Mm.
Hi everyone. My name is Nancy. Thank you, Eryn, for having me here. You can find me on Twitch, and you can find me on Twitter. I just may not super be responsive because I uninstalled it from my phone for
That's
mental
fair.
health reasons. But I'm also on Blue Sky under the exact same username, xdevlin, EXDEVLIN. Please reach out if you have any questions about voice acting and stuff. I always love talking about voice acting, so let me know. I have a new class starting up very, very soon. If you've ever thought about learning voice acting, please let me know. Maybe we'll have space in our class for you. Zetchi.
I love that. So, hi, and soon bye, everybody. I'm Zetchi. I am really bad with social media.
That's fine.
only because like I am a very split personality person. So it's like I have this persona for voice acting, or I have this persona for cosplay, or those sorts of things. So you can probably find me most active. Well, I can't even say most active. I do have a Twitter for voice acting, which is just Maddie Voices VO. So you can find me there. I can't promise I'll be active, but I will try my best. And hopefully I'll be able to drop some more things soon as we get to know each other a little better here.
Yeah. Especially once we finally are able to reveal what our upcoming project is.
Yes. Yes. Soon.
Soon.
Trademark.
Totally.
And I again have been Eryn, aka Eryn Cerise. I'm pretty sure you know who I am if you've found your way to my channel. But you're already on my channel. I don't need to tell you how to find me. But thank you very much, and I will post on my Twitter again sometime once I figure out when the next one of these is going to be.
Sounds good.
See you all next time.
Thank you everyone
Bye,
for coming
guys.
out. Bye.
Bye-bye.